Among the great missionary voices of the Church, few shine as brightly as Saint Leonard of Porto Maurizio, celebrated on November 26. Born in the coastal town of Porto Maurizio in 1666, his baptismal name was Paul Jerome Casanova. From childhood, Leonard showed both physical frailty and remarkable spiritual depth. While studying in Rome, he excelled academically and was encouraged to pursue medicine. But at 21, he discerned a different path. He left behind worldly prospects and entered the Franciscan reform, taking the name Leonard. Soon after his ordination, a severe illness nearly took his life. His unexpected recovery convinced him that God had spared him for a mission of extraordinary reach. For the next 43 years, Leonard became one of the most celebrated preachers of Italy. Traveling tirelessly on foot, he preached over 900 missions to crowds who filled churches and public squares. His preaching was bold, direct, profoundly evangelical. He spoke of mercy, judgment, heaven, sin, and conversion with burning sincerity. His greatest contribution remains the way of the cross. Deeply devoted to Christ's passion, Leonard promoted and installed more than 500 stations of the cross throughout Italy. His most iconic accomplishment was the establishment of the stations in the Colosseum, transforming the ancient amphitheater into a place of Christian penance and pilgrimage. Leonard was also a reformer of religious life. He renewed Franciscan communities, restored monastic discipline, encouraged vocations, and served countless individuals through spiritual direction. His wisdom was so trusted that civil leaders occasionally sought his counsel during times of tension. Popes admired him as well. Benedict XIV called him to Rome to preach in the major basilicas, and Leonard accepted in humble obedience. Crowds were immense. People wept as he proclaimed the love of Christ crucified. Yet his hidden life of prayer sustained everything. Leonard spent long hours before the Blessed Sacrament, preparing his sermons in silence. His devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary, especially under the title of Our Lady of Sorrows, shaped his heart for mission. In 1751, utterly exhausted, he died in the convent of St. Bonaventure in Rome, kneeling before the crucifix. His canonization in 1950 affirmed the transformative power of his ministry. St. Leonard's legacy is enduring. The way of the cross as a universal devotion, the call to conversion, reverence for the Eucharist, and missionary courage. His life reminds us that holiness is not passive gentleness but a burning desire to bring souls to God. May Saint Leonard of Porto Maurizio inspire us today to walk the way of the cross with courage, preach the gospel with charity, and live each day as an offering to Christ.